What's up, guys? It's your boy DD back with another video for your head talk. All right, so you know that if you checked my comments, that I recently responded to one of my subscribers, Shadow Acacia. She recommended me do my playlist. So as you guys can see, I have Apple Music. I use it quite a bit more so than Spotify, but I don't have the subscription for Spotify because there's no need to pay for both. I'm not a music head like that. So as you can see here, this is basically majority Christian music on here. So I'm gonna show you some artists that are pretty cool you might have heard of or you may not have heard of. But so we got Fred Hammond. All right. And you guys know I'm not going to play any of this music because of copyright infringement and whatnot. So I would say that song came out last year. It's pretty good. It's just a single. And then we have Pages of Life over here, which is one of my favorite albums from him. But my number one would be Purpose by Design. That was my first album of him that I actually ever heard. So definitely check that out. And to be honest with you guys, I think you would like him as well. He's my favorite gospel artist of all time. Shout out Fred Hammond. So here is this guy named Darius James. I just found out about him either last year or the year prior, and his music, it's not traditional, more contemporary gospel, but he has his own flair, his own style to it, and I think it's very good. And also his style is basically unique in the sense that it doesn't sound like anything else, but it still has the true gospel in it, which I appreciate. Most of you guys know who this guy is, Chris Tomlin. I only have one song of his. Then Trey McLaughlin, I was put onto this by my homie Josh, and he showed me his album. It's pretty cool. This is my boy Lincoln Alexander II. His album or his EP dropped a couple months ago, so you guys should definitely check that out. And you got the Prince of Praise, my boy Brian Cage. And I got an Invitation to Worship. Then I also have Faithful to Believe, I think is his other one. And then we got the throwback stuff with Minister Thomas A. Whitfield, which is arguably one of the greatest gospel artists of all time and of his generation for sure. And then another throwback with the Mighty Clouds of Joy. But if you like more of the rock and roll gospel, that's their sound. And then if you like UK rap but you don't really like secular rap, we got Oz or O, and he basically is a true gospel rapper. Nothing wrong. His music is biblically sound for sure, and it has a nice UK vibe to it. If you want to go down to Africa, we got Tim Godfrey and his song called Nara. Most people might know it, most people might not know it, but definitely is a good song. It has Travis Green on there as well. And speaking of Travis Green, we got The Hill. That was my first album that I ever heard of his stuff. We got an OG in the game in Kirk Franklin. Not a fan of him as much with his new stuff now, but back in the day when I was a kid, we used to bump him a lot. A guy who's on the come up that you guys should peep is Todd Dulaney, and he's on the come up for sure. And if you're an apostolic person, you might know who this young man is. James Wilson, and he has basically the new sound as well, but he always pays homage to the old school as well. So definitely I think his music is good for all generations, and you won't have the old saints saying yo I don't like it, it sounds too weird, or what's that noise in the back, all the stuff that older folks complain about. But I think they would like his stuff a lot. Same with JJ Harrison. Most of you guys know his song You Deserve It right here. That's the title cut as well. Now we're gonna talking about my playlist or my songs I listen to on the regular stuff. So I would say that hold on one sec. I would definitely say that I listen to Christian rap as well. I'm not gonna debate whether Christians should listen to Christian rap or not. That's for you and your if you're under leadership to discuss. I'm not here to discuss that, but I do. So Hyperfenton, he is more of a mix between pop and gospel as well. So like he obviously sings gospel, but it has more of like a dance or electronic slash pop vibe. Gotta pay homage to my boy Jayon P. Key. Now, if you guys grew up in the church, you definitely heard that name before. Um, John P. Key, definitely a great artist. Definitely like his music. He was very contemporary in his day and pushing the gospel sound further and further. Uh, so I definitely recommend him. So in regard to gospel rap or Christian rap, Brandon P is definitely a good guy that you should listen to. Same with Mission. I have 3 of Mission's albums on here. Also, I talked about Drew Brex, and Drew Brex is from Toronto, just like Hyperfenton's from Toronto. And yeah, definitely I recommend listening to their music. Jared Sanders is really good. If you like that, if you like particular flow in rap, then I suggest that you listen to Jared Sanders as well. And these guys are biblically sound too, so it's not. I wouldn't lead you guys astray in that way. So we've got more Fred. We got Commission, his old group. We got more Kirk. I didn't talk about Hezi. Now Hezi definitely short for Hezekiah Walker. Don't sleep on him at all. Please don't sleep on him at all. He has definitely some good music. I think sometimes he's underrated. He doesn't get enough credit. Todd Galberth, new guy, came up with Lord You Are Good. Definitely a banger. Gotta pay homage to the Clark sisters, OGs in the game. I hope you guys watched that documentary that they had. It's pretty cool to see where they came from. Another young buck who's coming up, Jonathan McReynolds. He makes timeless music. Definitely check out his album from 2 years ago, Make Room, and this one, People, which he just came out with this year. Definitely good. My favorite Clark sister, Dorinda. Actually, Jamelia Richardson, definitely a new up and coming artist. Postal J Foster, definitely I was just known about him last at the beginning of this year, and he has some good stuff. It's like old school meets new school. Definitely don't sleep on Charles Butler. If you like New Jack Swing, then definitely get that single, By My Spirit. It has that on there. Anthony Brown, up and coming. Now my second favorite artist of all time, regarding gospel, that is Jay Moss. Definitely get GFG Reload, is Grown Folks Gospel. It's pretty cool. And then also get V2. The Walls groups are pretty cool. They've been around for a long time. And another new cat that I like watching, like listening to his music, is definitely Jermaine Dolly with the Dolly Express. So definitely check that out as well. And then this is my boy Drew Brex right here. And he has bangers. And last but not least, I listen to his sermons quite a bit. Adamant Believers Council, their current pastor is Pastor G. Craig Lewis of EX Ministries as well. So definitely, it's probably out of all the songs that I listen to, is probably the most cohesive and the most from start to finish. Each song goes in hard, just clean, good gospel. You don't have to worry about anything. The intent is pure, and I would say you would definitely like it because it's not like old school, but it's new school, but with an old school message, which I appreciate daily. So that's basically all it. My music that I listen to, quite frankly, I think I have the best in my repertoire. But if you guys agree, hit me up in the comments. If you disagree, I would like to see who you listen to, so you guys can put me on game, and I want to see what you guys listen to, and maybe I can add it to my repertoire. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on this video. Please subscribe, please. And hopefully this was of good value to you guys. And with that said, this is your boy Darius D signing off once again. So just chill till the next video, because your boy DB is out of here.